Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing a review on the Milwaukee deep cut cordless bandsaw. I've had this guy for over a year now. I've used it in a ton of different situations, and I'm going to let you know what I think about it. Okay, if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Jesse. I'm a residential general contractor, and I do a huge variety of different tasks at residential job sites. One day I may be working on a fire escape, doing a full retrofit on a fire escape. The next day I might be installing some prefab metal handrail. The day after that I might be digging up and replacing a corroded sewer line. These are just examples in which I've used this particular machine. And I've definitely put it through its paces, and I can say that this is the best bandsaw that I've ever encountered. When I started looking into bandsaws, after doing a little bit of research, I quickly discovered that Milwaukee's kind of the king of bandsaws. They make the highest rated bandsaw. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that this particular saw, the motor actually is faster than the corded saw. So the battery operated saw is actually faster than the corded saw. The cuts that it makes, it goes up to like 5-inch pipe. The biggest that I've ever had to cut is 4-inch cast iron, which is really thick walled pipe, and it actually went through it with ease. Then the next day I might be cutting some much more delicate prefab hand railing, which it also cuts with ease, and the cuts are extremely clean. I've done a full fire escape retrofit. The thing was pretty much destroyed. I had to take a ton of stuff off the fire escape, add a bunch of new stuff on, get it welded on site, and I did almost everything with this. So I can say that I've used this a lot, and it's awesome. It's fast. The battery, I've been doing concrete and cutting rebar for an entire day without going through a battery. So I would say any questions that you have in regards to whether the battery life is sufficient, I would say it absolutely is. Everything about this is very functional to the way that you switch out these blades. This basically just torques the tension on it. You release this and the blade is free. So super easy to use. There's a nice LED light, which came in handy multiple times when I'm down in a hole needing to cut some cast iron pipe and it's dark and you're in a hole. It works out great. I've used it to install some shower doors with aluminum hardware, and it cut through it without tearing it up or fraying it up. It did a really good job. So I'd like to just cut a few things for you so you can kind of get an idea on how it cuts and how fast it works. Okay, I've got some 5/8 inch rebar, and I'm just going to cut it so you get an idea on how quickly it cuts. So as you can see, that was pretty effortless. The cut was extremely smooth, extremely clean, and extremely fast. I do want to point out as well that I am not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by Milwaukee. I know how this could kind of come across as a sales pitch. I'm not trying to sell you this. I just want to give a review, an honest review, and let you know what I think about it after having it for about a year. Okay, now I'm going to be cutting some metal tubing that we use to install some like no parking signs in a subdivision. So once again, went through with relative ease. Decently thick walls on this stuff, but didn't have a problem whatsoever. Okay, now you can see how it cuts through something a little more delicate, like a Simpson bracket, for example. Now, I certainly wouldn't recommend having to cut through a Simpson bracket, but if you ever did for any reason, you could very easily. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope if you're thinking about purchasing this unit that this answered at least some of your questions, and maybe more hopefully. To reiterate, it's more powerful than its cordless predecessor. It's a little more expensive. I think I was seeing the corded models go for like $250, where I recently looked this up and it was $329 with a 5.0 battery at Home Depot. Pretty comparable in price. I would say since I got it, I use it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Just because if there's a situation where I'm cutting metal, I'll grab this over a Sawzall or a grinder or anything else any day if I can. Great cutting power, great versatility, and I would actually highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.